What's up? What's up? I said, let me do it a little different. Wake your asses up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, what's up? Alright. That's what's up. Damn. We still popping. Yes, sir. You think that was gonna stop me? One monkey don't stop no decent show. You already know. Listen, I got woken up this morning with the craziest text in the world, man. And it told me a shark was swimming around in the Philadelphia waters. My homie dropped in, man, at 11:25 p.m. yesterday. Yeah, 11:25 p.m. got off the plane, dog. Straight from Atlanta. So shout out to my Pisces brethren. What's up, Cheryl? Welcome home, homie. Yes, sir. We gonna cut up. Yes, sir. But I still gotta go to work tomorrow, though, Cheryl. So just keep that in mind. Yo, it's the Decent Show. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. What's up? What's up? E-Mitty jumped on this joint. What's up with my light-skinned brethren? Jersey, I see you. Yeah. I'm in a building uptown. I'm down here holding it down. Well, I'm not down here like I'm down south. I'm uptown. Hold it down. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, this is the Decent Show. I am the decent one. I'm wearing this Lakers joint because I am not a fan. I am not a Lakers fan, right, Steph? I'm not a fan.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they lost. They went back, boss. Okay? LeBron, I don't know what y'all be saying in the book. I mean, listen, I don't know if he got the Beehive tribe like Beyonce, because I ain't got time. Don't come for me, for no celebrity, no athlete. I don't give a damn. I really don't. I'm decent enough, okay? That's why it's called the Decent Show. Eric, what's up? What's up? It's the first of the month, but it's really not. But a lot of people still feeling popping because they got their food stamps, you heard me? It's the first of the month, you know, checks is rolling. Is it 5 weeks in May? Steph, is it 5 weeks in May?
No, four.
It's only 4 weeks in May? Somebody tell me which month got the 5 weeks in it, y'all, so we can make sure that we balling out that month, because you know you ball out. You go extra hard with the 5 week month. Don't act like you don't like a 5 week month. I love 5 week months. So somebody get the 5 week months up, and you may get a cash app. Yin door, yin to the dot to the door. What up, cousin? Yeah, so I'm being loud, so let me just stop that. What's up, y'all? It's the Decent Show. I am the decent one. I'm rocking purple for the lupus awareness. You heard me? Shout out to all my lupus warriors and soldiers. I got plenty of them. Donate to Morgan's Monarchs. You heard me? It's up in the story. She got a brunch coming up, all right? Anybody suffering with lupus? Matter of fact, Snoop Dogg's daughter, she has lupus as well, Miss Broadus. So, yeah, salute to her, and she's a spokesperson for lupus awareness. You heard me? Steph, am I too loud, too? I want to make sure that I'm not too loud in y'all ears, because I know I can be. All right, and that's why we got Mr. Maz coming on today, man. We're going to talk about some health care. We're going to talk about our benefits and understanding our benefits a little bit better. You heard me? Listen, I just said, what's the 5 weeks month? So we can know what our paychecks is. And then when you looking at your paycheck, y'all, can y'all start looking at how much is being taken out for your medical? I really would appreciate that. That would be great. Because I've been asking folks in the laundromat under Fabric House. Shout out to Fabric Help. We always here to help. 215-792-3453. Boom. I give it to y'all every week. I'm going to keep feeding it to you until you get it. But I need y'all to start knowing what's being taken out of your paychecks for your medical. I need you to know your case record number if you got a welfare case, okay? It's all good in the hood. You paying for it one way or another through your taxes. And Mr. Eric Maz, he's going to come on. And I call him Mr. because he deserves that respect. A black brother that knows his lane. He knows his industry. He knows how to assist the right, decent way. Yes, it is the top of May. Hey. Yo, that's that shot right there, man. I need the instrumental of first of the month. Bone Thugs, but then it ain't even right without Bone Thugs saying, it's the first of the month, wake up. You know what I mean? Anybody ever see the, what was the joint that Bone Thugs did?
the Versus joint. The Versus with Bone Thugs.
Oh yeah, when at the fights.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that joint was everything. Eric, I see you with the request. Thank you. You actually know how to utilize. I've had some guests that didn't. So hold fast for me real quick. I just want to spit out a couple of resources. I'm going to bring you on in about 10 minutes or maybe less than. Is that cool? I hope it is. Even if it's not, it's going to have to be. Amen. All right. Yes, sir. First and foremost, you know what? Stephen Curry with the shot is in the building. And like I said, I'm rocking this purple, y'all. It's for lupus. I even put some stuff in my story this week. And it was talking about Ashanti's new story book. I love it. Thank you. Boom. Comment. I love it. Go ahead, Eric. That's why you got to work with Eric. He knows how to comment and respond. I've talked to the guests. They start calling me on my phone while I'm telling them to hold up. I be like, why are you calling me on the phone and you know I'm live? That doesn't make sense. It would have messed it all up. But anywho, Eric, Stephen Curry with the shot is in the building. You know what I mean? Listen, I like to, put it on Stephen and act like I'm his cameraman because he's my cameraman. I really appreciate him. Yeah, I mean, oh, wait a minute. Let me talk about pronouns too. Somebody shared with me a reel about somebody that was interviewed by someone that was non-binary. And I would have to say the interviewer was highly rude and going all the way against the person's pronouns. Listen, y'all, if you want to be who you want to be, go on and be it. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's it. Whether I agree with it or not, that's none of my damn business. But who am I as a content creator, media person, entertainer, organizer, advocate? I wear too many hats to be going back and forth with you about who you want to be and how decent you want to be. You think? So, listen, that joint, I know is going viral and all. And a lot of people like, yeah, I've been saying that too. That they, them shit, I don't understand it. Listen, okay? Be who you want to be. Say what you want to say. But just let's still know that there's a bigger and brighter day and picture out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to talk back and forth and be rude on comments and all that. You never know who's watching it. And y'all got to watch out on this social media. And sometimes, when you comment, you never know who's coming after you or who's watching you. And these cops is watching, these feds is watching. James told you that one. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. A lot of businesses are looking on social medias, trying to find out who you are. Am I right or wrong, stuff? Yeah. You feel me? The cops is getting on this joint. Listen, so be careful. For real. I'm going to keep it a G. I'm 4 years probation, baby, for something that I did not do, but we ain't going to go back and forth with that because I ain't going to put all of me out there, but I'm going to tell you this one. I'm going to tell you the lessons and the blessings that came from that. And what came from that is you got to just bring it down a little. Humble yourself a little. Yeah, I mean, what's up, Evie? You know what it is. Philly Rick 215, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to wave at y'all. Now, listen, when I wave at people, I come in the camera and do it. I don't know the people that can wave at y'all without touching and coming in. What is that about, Steph? Steph is a cameraman.
Okay.
Steph, talk to me. How are they able to wave and not do and like go in and do it? Because I've had people on live talk to me and they waving at me and their hands are still moving in the camera.
Well,
How's that happen, man?
They have a gesture setting. A gesture setting where when you do a gesture like this, it puts a wave in your phone.
Oh, a gesture. Why you ain't never helped me with mine?
Some phones.
Why you ain't never helped me? The whole damn time I've been on live with your ass helping me produce, you ain't never showed me that stuff.
Unless your phone got it.
Oh, and then now you trying to play my phone like it's a Nextel 720.
Yo.
We got a guest coming on in 6 minutes. Mr. Eric Bass is coming on, y'all. Stay on here. If y'all got any older parents, 65 and older, are you about to be turning older? Does your body feel older like mine? Come on. Get on this, John. Pay attention. Listen, I'm not 65 or older, but I was smart enough to grab this book from the job, Benefits Rights for Older Pennsylvania, because we getting older. And we got to know what a will of trust is, the difference between Medicare and Medicaid. And Mr. Maz is going to assist us with understanding that. And also, y'all, behind me, right here, you've been seeing me pop up with the reels. Let me get up close on it. I know it's backwards, but don't worry. It's in the stories. It's in the feed. It's an expungement clinic going on May 18th. At 932 East Hunting Park Avenue. Decent Connections Inc. Free my weed man. Look, it's free my weed man movement. It's our movement. You know what I mean? It's a decent movement. You want to know why? Because it's people still locked up in jail, even in New Jersey where marijuana is legalized. Folks is still locked up. When it's now legalized, food for thought. Think about that one. But anyway, we'll talk more, and we'll talk about marijuana, maybe in Medicare. Eric, get ready. Marijuana and Medicaid, get ready. You know, because speaking of, guess what? Free My Weed Man is so decent. Guess why? See, this is why it all works together. 6 degrees of separation of social change. You dig me? It all works together because, yeah, I sat with Miss Crystal Bush, who is the main creator, founder of Free My Weed Man. We sat down this week. Shout out to Crystal Bush. I appreciate you. Sis came back from Africa, dropped a documentary, award winning. It's crazy, right? And we sat down and we talked this week and we came together, partnered up. And there's free medicinal cards that's going to be given out at this joint. Yeah. So register. You got to register, though. You got to register. Free. She got a sponsor to be able to pay for free medicinal cards for y'all. So come get your record clear. Come get a free medicinal card. Come get some decent resources. Come meet up with me and come be decent at the same damn time. I love it, man. I love it. Everybody on this joint, what's up, sis? What it do, what it do. Yes, sir. Just in time. My sis just jumped on this joint. She does my hair. Now, listen, I'm sorry, I'm sorry I ain't brushing a little bit, but she does do my hair. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? A lot of people been loving the cross that was in this joint since we got to put it back in. She put a little shadow with the cross. A lot of people loving Jesus out here. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like she definitely does my hair cut. Locked it up, braid it up, do whatever you need, travel. You know what I mean? Meet up with her. It's going down. Yeah, she decent. Too old for this. I'll always be blasting her. I'll put it up in the story. You already know. All right, Stephen, come with the sports. Let us know what it's hitting for and what's decent in the sports world. Okay. Stephen Curry with the shiz hot.
Okay. Well, good morning to y'all. Decent in sports
world. All right,
world.
Wait a minute. It's not good morning to y'all. What is this? Trinidadian and Brian Gumble? Cut it out. Grand Rising, like how Mia like it.
Okay.
Amen. Go ahead. I'm messing with your stuff.
Well, the Phillies is number one in the baseball.
Cool.
Baseball standings.
All right, Phillies.
That's good. Let's go. In football news, Jalen Hurts from the Eagles team just gave out $200,000 to the school district to buy 300 air conditions.
Get out of here. That's what's up.
Yes.
Damn. 300 air conditioners
yes,
for school?
300, yes.
In Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia.
Go ahead, Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's it for now.
That's it for now. Nothing else. You don't give a damn about nothing else.
I'm still looking for more news.
I got you.
That's it for now.
Thank you so much, Stephen Curry, with the shot in the sports report. We appreciate you.
Yes.
And what else is coming up, Stephen? What do you want to say?
Oh, well, this weekend is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Yes, and that's it.
All right. Anything coming up on the movie tip too, bro?
Nothing I know about doing.
Oh, nothing you don't want to talk about. Well, how about this? I'm going to put it back on me. How about that nut-ass movie, Abigail, you hit me up and told me to watch? Abigail was trash. Me and my sis Mia watched that BS last night. Horrible. Don't watch it. Ain't nothing but modern day Exorcist. That's all it is.
It's Monday Scooby-Doo, actually.
Monday
Scooby-Doo. Remember the months in the house? Scooby-Doo is a monster in the house. Scooby gotta find him.
I ain't talking about no damn Scooby-Doo on my show. Wait, me and talking about something I liked it. Listen, don't watch Abigail. Don't watch Abigail. It's don't watch Abigail Weekend. All right, boom. Good looking, bro. Good looking. I appreciate you. Let me tell y'all about a couple things coming up. It is Mother's Day weekend. Make sure you grab your edible arrangement from down 12th Street, South 12th Street, down in Center City. Salute to them over there. I used to work for them. Shout out to Christine and the staff working hard over there. This shirt right here came from a homegirl, from I Spy You Buy. It's not there no longer on Germantown Avenue, but a little couple doors up. is her other shop, the movement that she opened up, definitely more decent, more better. Yeah, I mean, so she definitely decent. Go in there and go see my girl Dolly. Yeah, I mean, salute the Dolly. Yeah, she flipped this joint, put the tie dye and the Ralph Lauren. I know at first I was looking like somebody pop in the family reunion. Yeah, I'm saying, I know. And speaking of, you did talk about the mamas. You did. We got to do a little mama shout out before we bring you on, Eric, okay? We about to bring Mr. Mass on, y'all. But I need y'all to sing real loud in your homes. Facebook. I love you, Facebook. And if it was a little too loud in your ears, I apologize. Oh, the hell well. Go on YouTube and listen to it. Boom. But Instagram, let's sing. I will always.
We do a little karaoke right here on the Decent Grand Rising Show. Let's go. We gonna sing just a little bit. Give your mama some love. Happy Mother's Day. Love my mama. She's my favorite girl. Yes, sir. Come on. I'll always love my mama. She brought me in this world, and I'm a big girl, Sometimes I feel so bad when I think of things I used to do. My mama in somebody's house and clean up. Boom, yes, that's it. We're not doing the whole track, y'all, because we got to bring Mr. Man on. He got things to do. But y'all know what it is. Happy Mother's Day. To all y'all mamas, your grandmamas, your godmamas, your foster mamas, your step mamas, your mamas that was like mamas, the neighbor mamas, big mamas on the block, you heard me? Listen, I give it all love. Everybody, kinship mamas, all this stuff, aunties and all. All right, yes sir. Okay, I gave some love. I told you some things, and there's a lot of things going on in the city today. Please get out to Darby. They're doing a lot with Joanna McClinton, Senator Anthony Williams. Please get out there, look in the story. It's what else is going on? It's so many different festivals. Mount Airy Day is happening today from 12 to 5 on Germantown Avenue Mid. Want to slide through? Maybe we go up there. Some art, some performances, workshops, all dope stuff. Sook Vinyl and Vintage, slide through to their shop. They'll probably be out on Mount Airy Day, but slide through the Sook Vinyl and Vintage. I'm always getting decent paintings, and posters and stuff like that from Sook, man. Like, Rashid is amazing. So slide through, man. He be having DJs and wine on Sundays, all right? Oh, on your way to New York, we're going and have a good old time. All right, Mr. Mass. I ain't gonna hold you up no more, man. Thank you for being patient. Right now on the Decent Grand Rising Show, it's 11:53, and we are going to have Mr. Eric Mass hop on. Thank you, Mia, for hopping on, too. I appreciate you on your way to New York. Good looking, sis. Boom. I had to refresh that joint, but we are back on here. Mr. Eric Mass, I need him to hop back on. I need all y'all to come back on because we need to drop these gems. Yup, I always love my mama weekend. You know what it is. We are going to talk about the difference between Medicare and Medicaid. We're going to find out why it's so important and what does it look like in a perfect world. Lady Di from the main line. I see you. I appreciate you hopping on here. I'm waving. All right, let me, you send the request. We're going to try that again. Yup, thank you to anybody that hopped off and hopped back on. I appreciate it. Okay. I'll always love my mama. Love you too, Lady Di. I got somebody I'm trying to bring up your way too. And Connocelli, check out Miss Diane, y'all. I got the connection. You already know she decent. Come on. Mr. Eric Mass on this joint. What a way to come in. So I always will love my mama. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How you feeling?
I'm good. It's a beautiful day outside, especially after yesterday. We're gonna we're gonna head to the FDR Park later on for the Southeast Asian Fair. Yeah.
Oh, Southeast Asian Fair. Nice. Maybe check it out.
Yep.
Oh, I love me some Southeast Asian food now. Come on.
Yes. Yeah. FDR Park.
Cool. Good looking. You came on with a resource, and that's what I'm talking. You can guest host anytime, brother. You know that?
Yeah. So you had a few questions earlier, so I want to answer them real quick. The next 5-week month is August.
Okay.
And then as far as Medicare, how much they're taking out, it's 2.9% every check.
Okay. Look at you. You was ready too.
Always.
All right, so the next 5-week month, y'all know, is in August, okay? So that's when we can, expect to, try to ball out. But don't ball out too much because we got to make sure that we can take care of ourselves, buy our medications and things. Right,
You
Eric?
got it. You definitely got it.
All right. All right. Well, listen, you're on here, and I just want to, number one, I call you Mr. Eric Mass because you just hold so much weight and knowledge, brother. Yeah, I mean, so we need all of that, and you got to get your roses with the MR. You dig what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
You kind of like a DR, you feel me? Because you coming through, you know what I'm saying? And you know a lot, and I need people to, partake and understand about the conversation that we have, through Fabric Health, you being our Medicare broker specialist, outreach person. And, when I speak to you, I always feel highly enlightened. Okay, because I walked away and I'm like, okay, with the dual Medicare, Medicaid, it is so hard and so I think it's so easy to get it confused, y'all. Because mad people think that they have Medicare when they're under 65 and they have Medicaid with no major disabilities or anything.
Right.
Okay, and they're just on, medical benefits. So, Mr. Mass, number one, where are you from and how did you get into the field of Medicare? And do you just deal with Medicare too?
So I am born and raised in Camden, New Jersey. That's hometown.
Okay.
I lived there most of my life. And then I lived in the suburbs around Camden, like Maple Shade, Franklinville. And then I moved to Cali for 2 years. And I actually just came back to the East Coast a year ago. It's been a year.
Okay. So you was like set tripping and stuff.
Yes.
You was like crip walking.
No, that's SoCal. I was in NorCal in the Bay. So
got you, the Bay. I got you.
They do a little
I don't know about
the
Bay, but I know y'all got a lot of bays.
Yeah,
y'all got a lot of bays over there. And I want to get over there too. But anyway, we ain't gonna go there. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, and the way I got into the Medicare and I primarily do Medicare. I mean, I do offer final expense life insurance, and then we do. I help with people with the ACA, Medicaid apps. We kind of do the whole broad spectrum.
Now, what is ACA for those that may not know?
It's just the Affordable Care Act. So it's Obamacare, the marketplace, right? So if you don't, like Penny, exactly. So the way I got into Medicare, it was a long, long journey. I actually used to drive trucks. Like I used to have my CDL, Class A, drove over the road and everything like that. And then I remember I was somewhere in the Midwest on a highway by myself, and I was listening to a podcast, and they were talking about retirement. And I never looked at it or focused on retirement up until that point. I was like 25, 26 years old at that
time. Don't.
Right, exactly. So, but when this guy was talking about, retirement and life insurance and all that, the way he was speaking about it and, how he mentioned everything, it taught me how to look forward to a lot of things and how to plan and, prepare your future self by what you do with today's self. You see what I'm saying? So with a lot of twists and turns and meeting a lot of people and a lot of disappointment and finally hooking up with the right type of people actually got me to the point where I'm at, where, I'm 7 years deep. I took a little time off, but very knowledgeable. I've seen it all, done it all. I've helped clients. I'm actually licensed in 5 states.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm licensed. Yeah, I'm licensed in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Ohio. Actually, 6 states: Delaware and Indiana.
I was going to ask you, are you in Florida? Because I know Florida has a lot of seniors, older folks, and many people are migrating down that way.
I don't have my Florida yet, but I'm sure at some point in the future I will pick it up. But I mean, there's more than enough people just in our backyard.
Got you. Now, do you work privately? Do you work with a company?
So I am an independent broker, but the agency that I represent is called Broad Zero. We actually had our first office in Philly on Broad Street. And then we moved to another location on Broad Street. Now we have a satellite office and our main office is in Runnymede, New Jersey, right on the Black Horse Pike.
Solid.
But yeah, but for the most part, I mean, as an independent broker, I handle a lot of my appointments in person. So I do house calls. I do, over the phone. I do a lot of traveling. I do it all.
Okay. Well, I just need to do this real quick because your mom just said, "That's my son." Very proud of you. Okay, and I'm gonna give shout out to Miss Deborah. How you doing, Miss Deborah? I'm gonna throw it on for you real quick. You ain't gonna sing it, Eric? Just a little bit for your mom.
I don't even know the song. Keep it 100.
It's all good. My man don't know the track, but I know somebody on here do. It's all good. No, but he loved his mama, so it's all good. I just had to give Miss Deborah just some love. Thank you for coming on and watching. And I'm proud of him too because I'm blessed to work with this brother. He has educated me on, Social Security. Just and I remember we were talking about dual Medicare and Medicaid, but I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
But
you good.
can you explain that as far as dual Medicare and Medicaid and the difference between the two?
All right. So I'm going to dispel all the myths and the confusion right now. It's very simple. Medicare, right, is a federal system, right? Meaning that you get a red, white, and blue card. In order to qualify for Medicare, you have to meet certain requirements. You have to be either 65 years or older and have worked at least 10 years and 40 quarters. Right?
Okay.
That's just a general overview as far as your initial enrollment into Medicare. That's one way to be eligible. The second way is you have to have been on disability, permanent disability, SSDI, for at least 24 consecutive months. Right?
That's when you told me on that the other day.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So on that 24th month, you will get your red, white, and blue Medicare card, right? So the two, you have to have some major disability, whether it's end-stage renal disease, ALS, cancer, HIV, AIDS, some mental disease, something that they deem you permanently disabled. That's what qualifies you for Medicare outside of your initial enrollment with being 65 and older. So those are the ways to get onto Medicare, right?
Okay.
Strictly federal. Medicaid is state, right?
Medicaid.
So with state, you can be 101 or you could be 18. It doesn't matter. As long as you have a certain threshold of income that you like you never exceed, like you're never above a certain level of income, you can qualify for Medicaid, right?
I need people to also understand is that you can make up to 200,000 and be on Medicaid as long as you have a medical condition. Diagnoses, and that could be anxiety, depression, it could be asthma, it could be heart murmur. Some people really feel as though that when they have a mental health disorder like myself, I have ADHD, they don't think that's a medical condition. Is that true or not?
Well, so here's the thing. It all comes down to the diagnosis that you get from the doctor, right? And it's always this back and forth between you and Social Security, right? Now, people get different waivers for Medicaid, right? You can have a certain amount of income, but if you have some mental disability or you have end-stage renal disease or there's some extraneation, circumstance, you will get Medicaid, right? Now, at one point, well, a lot of times, you can have both Medicare and Medicaid, right? And
that's the dual.
And yes, that's what you're considered as a dual eligible. Right.
And now what comes with being dual?
So what it means is there's more money to supply for your medical coverage. You're getting federal coverage and state coverage all in one, right?
Gotcha.
Because the thing about Medicare is it's not free. Medicare, there's nothing free about Medicare, right? Part A is free because you've worked for it, but essentially it's not free because you paid into it during your working career.
There you go.
Right.
Okay.
Part B, this year, 2024, has a monthly premium of $174.70 if you made below a certain income throughout your lifetime. right?
So a monthly premium, what does that entail?
So monthly premium is your Part B premium, right? Because Medicare has three different parts: Part A, Part B, and Part D, right? Part A is your hospital. So anytime that you go into the hospital, any skilled nursing facilities, rehab, that's covered on your Part A,
Okay.
right? Part B is your doctors. So your primary care doctor, your specialists, any inpatient procedures, stuff like that, that's covered under your Part B portion. And then Part D is your drugs, your medication, your prescriptions, right? So Part A is free because you paid into it over the course of your working history.
Right.
Part B, as of 2024, has a monthly premium of $174.70. That's the average. If you earn over a certain amount during your working history, your Part B premium is going to be more expensive, right?
And you have to pay. You have to pay. You have to pay into that.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
The Part B, you pay into it, right?
It cut out. I'm assuming you asked me that I have to pay into it. Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
All right. So normally, when you have Part B, they normally deduct it from your Social Security check every month, right? So
Okay.
they take it right off the top. Now, if you don't collect Social Security but you're on Medicare, they'll send you a bill quarterly. So instead of you spending $174.70 a month, they're going to send you a bill of $524.10 every quarter, so every 3 months, right?
Got you.
So, and then Part D can have a premium anywhere from $0 up to $108, depending on which plan it is, because insurance varies from state to state and county to county. So what we have here in Philadelphia County can be totally different in Gloucester County or Delco, Bucks, Montgomery. You know, they can have different plans, right? So so what happens is, when back to the dual, when you have dual eligible, there's more money allotted for your coverage. So the state is going to come in. They understand that you have limited resources, so they're going to subsidize the cost of your medical coverage. So that Part B premium that I told you about with the every month 174, the state pays for that.
Okay.
The Part D premium, the state pays for that, right?
Okay.
And Medicare is an 80-20 system. That red, white, and blue Medicare card only covers the first 80%. That 20%, that 20% normally falls onto the participant. But, and there's three ways to cover that. Right now, we're talking about the Medicaid portion. Medicaid will cover that 20%. So at that point, when you're considered a dual and you have Medicare and Medicaid, the only thing you really will come out of pocket for is your prescriptions, and that's no more than $3.95. So you'll have.
It's like being Donald Trump of medical or something, like having a whole bunch, a whole bunch of money through medical, I guess. Like, cause it sounds like it's 100% if you're dual.
Well, right.
Like
For the most part, it is 100% coverage. Now there are some limitations, because when you're Medicaid, you're still within a network, right? So you have to operate within the state that you live in. So if you have Medicaid in the state of Pennsylvania, you can, to ensure that you're going to get 0% coverage, well, the coverage where it's a $0, you would have to operate within the state of Pennsylvania. Now, if you have an emergency outside of the state, they'll still cover you as if you're in your home state.
Okay. A lot of people probably didn't even know that when they travel. Y'all traveling now. It's nice out, so you need to know this. So when people travel out of state, what can they do again with their medical?
So God forbid let's say you live in Philly and you're going down to Atlantic City, right? And God forbid you get into a car accident,
or you drink the dirty water.
I mean, we could talk about that later. But let's say for whatever reason you end up in a New Jersey hospital, right?
Gotcha.
As long as your Medicaid is active at that time with your Medicare, you are going to be covered as if you were in the state of Pennsylvania, right? Now, if you have a situation where you wanted to go see a doctor outside of your network, that's when the cost share goes up, because Pennsylvania is only regulated to cover Pennsylvania doctors, right?
Okay.
So again, some people have circumstances where you have to go down to Maryland to see, Johns Hopkins doctors, or you want to go into Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Every situation is different. So
Yeah.
what I do and what we do at Broad Zero is we want to sit down and actually get to know the person and sit down and do a lot of uncovering so we understand your circumstance,
Yeah.
because there are everyone, there's different factors that change the story.
Right.
Income, your
Right.
network of doctors, your prescriptions, your traveling, your lifestyle.
Can I just say that I enjoy that you use the word story. I need everybody to horn in on that word story, because even at Fabric Health, we're starting to write that in our narratives and our notes, is what is the story of the family. And I think we need to start understanding we all have a different story. And so not everybody's story is the same. So when you are approaching the broker, the advocate, whatever, to assist you, and the worker, please understand that your story is different from the last. So we're trying to understand that story and get it right. But any worker, advocate, or broker that's working with the family, make sure you get the story right, the narrative right, so then you can assist better. I love that you said that, and you do a great job at that. My clients that have worked with Eric, have loved talking to you. They feel comfortable because you get their story right. Everybody's details are different.
Yeah,
I appreciate you saying
yeah. The devil is definitely in the details. I mean,
that.
you have people who are $15-$20 above the Medicaid level.
Right.
So I have to approach that situation a lot different than someone who's underneath the Medicaid level.
Right.
Um,
Right.
it's
I
a
wish more would see it that way.
yeah.
You know.
And that's the thing. So foundationally, the way it works is Medicare is an 80-20 system,
Mhm.
right? That red, white, and blue Medicare card covers the first 80%. The remaining 20% falls on the individual. There's three ways to cover that 20%. The first way is the Medigap, right? AKA supplemental. So this one is usually the more expensive one because you're prepaying a premium every month, right? So, this falls into like the plan G's, the plan N's, plan F's, right? So you're essentially paying a premium every month, and that means outside of your deductible for this year is $240 for your Part
Yeah.
B deductible. You don't have any copays. You usually don't have any copays unless you have a plan N. Then it can be up to $20 for a doctor's visit and up to $50 for a hospital visit. But
Okay.
everything is covered. You're not worried about any network. You can go anywhere in the
So
United
Medigap.
States.
It's
Medigap,
Medigap.
Medigap,
You go anywhere.
Medigap, aka supplemental. It has different names, but that's usually what you're looking at, the Medicare supplemental plan,
And that's for
right?
people 65 or older, or people disabled
Anyone
that
who
maybe under.
anyone who's entitled to Medicare can get this type of plan. It's usually more costly,
More costly.
right? So the
Right, because you're paying for that benefit of being able to go anywhere.
right, you're essentially paying for freedom and full coverage,
Got you.
right?
Freedom and full coverage. I
Right.
love it. Freedom and full coverage.
So the second way, and this has been the most popular way in the last 10, 15 years, is the Part C, aka Medicare Advantage, right?
I've been asked that, and I didn't know what the devil they was
Yes.
talking about.
So Medicare Advantage is, and it varies slightly from state to state, but essentially it's a pay as you go, right? So pay as you go is, a lot of them have zero premium every month. So you're not paying anything up front. It's just you may have to pay something when you go to the doctor or your specialist or the hospital, right? Now, this one is for someone who's on the lower end of the income spectrum who can't afford the Medigap plan,
Okay.
right? Because again, we all know that, and what I witness in this arena is there's a lot of people who are pro Medigap or pro Advantage, and it's hard because they're talking about it from their perspective of that part of the country. If
Right.
you're in like the middle of Nebraska somewhere, Medicare Advantage plan may not be the best for you because no one take that. They're not in network for that plan. So you have to get the Medigap. Whereas Philadelphia, 9 times out of 10, it makes sense to have an advantage plan because we have some of the best hospitals throughout the city. We have Temple, Jefferson, Penn.
So basically, if you're going to make this decision, I'm taking notes. I don't know about y'all because you got to with this stuff. I mean, you got to read this over and over again to get it. But anyway, so basically, it's important to know your climate. And would you say knowing your political climate that goes with that to see like what hospitals are coming? Because politicians have the know about what's being built, what's being done with Philadelphia. Would that tie in and making sure that you're educating yourself on your climate?
Not so much because politically speaking, regardless of whoever's mayor is, Penn and Jefferson has way more money than the mayor's office, right? So the healthcare industry is governed by CMS, which is the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, right? So that's just an arm of the government. They're the ones who make the rules, right? Now, if a particular provider like a Penn or Jefferson chooses not to work with an insurance company, that's one thing. But how how it affects people around the city, that just comes down to insurance. It has nothing really to do with politics. Not yet, anyway. It may in the future.
It does probably somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Because they are changing some rules for Medicare, and unfortunately, the end of 2024 going to 2025, a lot of the healthcare costs is going to go up, and who ends up paying for that? The client. So that's going to happen. So a lot of these benefits that these people are getting on these advantage plans and these dual plans, they may be cut, if not all eliminated by next year. I don't know. And
it always does tie into politics some way, somehow. Also, if you look at like the rise of inflation with food, and then with some of these plans, you can get these flex cards and groceries and stuff. And I wanted to go into that, the benefits of having some of these plans. What comes with that? Because I know that a friend of mine was able to get a grocery card and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So the major, and I want to finish explaining the advantage plan before I get to that. So the advantage plans, the major difference between them and a supplemental, right? Supplemental, you stay on original Medicare as your primary, and then that supplemental covers that 20%. When you're on an advantage plan, whatever carrier you decide to go with, whether it's Aetna, Cigna, Humana, Keystone, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, it doesn't matter. They end up coordinating your whole Medicare, whether with part A, B, and D. So they combine it all into one. That's the major difference between the supplemental and the advantage plans, right? Another difference is the advantage plans tend to come with more benefits like dental, vision, hearing, flex cards, gym memberships, transportation, which the supplementals don't. Right? So when you have an advantage plan that gives you comprehensive dental, some of them are giving up to $3,000-$4,000 comprehensive dental. That's towards caps, crowns, partials, dentures, extraction, stuff like that. You can go to a dentist that is in network and know that you can get certain procedures done. If you wanted to get full set of teeth, some cleaning, some even take implants, which a lot of dental insurances normally don't take that. So now, if you want to get the most bang for your buck, and again, you have to qualify for it, is the dual plans. Because again, they understand that they know you have limited resources. So what they want to do is they want to provide a way to supplement that. So with these dual plans, they've come with these flex cards that you can go grocery shopping, you can put gas in your car, pay utilities, pay bills, and even pay for over-the-counter things like vitamins, supplements, Tylenol, blood pressure cups. Stuff that normally comes out of your pocket. Now the company's paying for it. So you have these ancillary products that supplement you because you're already you already have limited resources at that point, right?
Gotcha. Example of dual Medicaid and dual Medicare, and just know your benefits, know your rights with your benefits, know what's being taken out of your check. The next 5-week check month is August, y'all. But please look closely at what Medicare and Medicaid is being taken out, taxes, medical wise. All right. But definitely, Free My Weed Man again is linking up with Decent Connections Inc. And we'll be doing an expungement clinic May 18th from 11 to 2 next Saturday. That's where we'll be going live at 932 East Hunting Park Avenue. Mr. Eric Maz coming back on to give us an example of what he was just talking about in regards to dual Medicare and Medicaid. All right? You gotta come in like you ain't never leave. I came in like I ain't even leave, yo. All right, we about to wrap up the show, man. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. Happy Mother's Day to your mama. Happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. All right, I just want to give my wrap-ups before we get out of here, y'all. All right, we're going to get Mr. Maz back on this jizz on. All right, because he was dropping some decent gems. Why does it keep ringing like that? It's doing some nonsense of ringing, and it's weird a little bit. What the hell is going on? I swear, this Instagram shit is getting on my nerves.
Nah, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you. I think it's just a lot of issues. Look, we're going to wrap it up, so just please give me, because it is going to close out on us anyway, because we've been going almost an hour. So talk to me about that example, and then give us your information, your Instagram, and anything else you want us to know. Okay.
So the reason why it turned off because my phone overheated. I had it on the dashboard, so that's why it was on my end.
Solid.
So as far as your friend was concerned, I wanted to put her on a plan that I feel gives the most benefits, but unfortunately, one of her doctors wasn't a network, so I had to go to the next best. That's the good thing about working with a broker as opposed to a captive agent is because I can always shop you around. I work with every single carrier in the area, and regardless of who I sign you up with, I get paid the same. So I have no financial incentive one way or the other. Right? I always advise people to work with brokers because that simple fact that if you're a captive agent, you may mean well, but you're essentially a one-trick pony at that point. Like you can only show them one thing, and that may not be the best for the client. Like my intention is always the best for the client.
Right.
So,
right. And I think that with your work and how we work together, man. And I appreciate you, number one, being my decent person of the week, coming on the show and dropping some decent gems and educating us. Because there's many people that don't know the difference between Medicaid, Medicare, dual, and Part A, B, D, and then a C and a Medicare Advantage. So thank you so very much, man. And is there any other contact information that we can find out about where to find you?
Yeah, so you can, my Instagram, E_MITTY. You can always go to brawzero.com. That's the main hub. And if you can always go to Fabric Health, and somebody will call me.
Yeah.
So
I do.
Yeah. So, but I would like to come back on the show just to kind of give a more in depth because I know time got cut a little short today.
Yes.
Yeah, just so I can give an overview because everybody's situation is different, but how we handle everything is always the same. And I don't work this just when open enrollment happens. Like I work this full time throughout the year. So everybody gets scared around open enrollment time. You have deadlines and all this other stuff. No, like we found it so we can get people in and out of these plans no problem.
So, right.
So,
Eric, you come on anytime. Anytime, my brother. Anytime, King. You got it. All right?
Appreciate it.
No problem. I appreciate you. Enjoy this beautiful day. Thank you so much, King. Mr. Eric Maz, I appreciate you. And we'll connect more next week. I'm going to call you.
All right. I'll see you, Dave.
All right, boss. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Yo, this is the Decent Grand Rising Show. I'm the decent one. I got to put my glasses on because I'm about to go out in these streets. Yo, it's Mount Airy Day again up here, May 11th. It's a lot of awareness stuff going on. Mount Airy Day is going on around Germantown Avenue from 12 to 5 today. Let's just drop some decent gems on awareness throughout May. May 1st through May 31st, Maternal Mental Health Month. Maternal Mental Health Month. We are talking about postpartums, things like that. If you need to rage, go to the Rage Room Philly. Salute to my sis Kia over there. Salute to my sis from a Home from Shauna Foundation, Cleo. Salute to her. She is such a decent mama. Both Kia and her are decent mamas. There's so many beautiful, decent mamas, from Family Funnel Cakes to a Sister Talk PHLs to a Boss Soy. Salute to Boss Soy. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Look, I got Boss Soy, one of her CDs from back in the day. I'm a fan. It is what it is. And you can see her at Buns and Basketball. You hear me? And at the Performance Battle League, right?
Yes.
Salute. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of dope people over there. Who running the show over there, man? Air it out.
Yeah,
Fire chick.
Yeah.
Decent. Yes, sir. Salute to y'all. And y'all, I know y'all mamas, so salute to y'all mamas, and Mother's Day mamas and all that. Salute to my, you know what? Let me put the song on, because it ain't right to not have a song playing while you're talking about mamas. Alright, y'all can sing it too if you feel like it. But yeah, we hopped on about 3-4 times. I know I got my workout on, turning it on. Thank you, Stephen Curry, with the shot, helping me out with the sports report, movie report, and just the technical difficulties. And Mr. Eric Mass was on this joint. But happy birthday to one of the most beautiful mamas out there, man. 90 years old, my Aunt Maybell turned. She was my landlord. She my mama. She my sister godmama. She somebody mama, Darlene and Cheryl mama. She the grandmama of Taylor and Morgan and Ashley. Boom. Okay. Yeah, so happy 90th birthday, Aunt Maybell. Salute to all of the, what is it? What are we? Tauruses. Taurus season. Salute to the Tauruses. God rest your soul. Ish, I love you. Happy birthday. Yeah, I mean, happy birthday to my homie Shar in South Philly. You heard me? Happy birthday to my homie T in Delaware that traveled to Texas and had a good old happy birthday, man. Salute to the Tauruses. Y'all some bulls. Okay, y'all some bulls. Y'all out here getting that money. Yeah, I mean, so salute to the bulls, man. I gotta give y'all love. And then the Geminis, y'all up next. I'm going to give y'all love, all right? I give y'all love, Geminis. For sure. I'll see y'all at the end of the month, all right? What else is going on throughout the month and the day? Let me pull it up. All right? Oh, yeah. Free financial literacy classes, the Office of Reentry. Let's talk about reentry. There go to the Spongement Joint. Offering free financial literacy classes, partnering up with UAC and M&T Bank. May 13th. The 3-week training includes learning topics of checking, savings account management, credit, and budgeting. So if you want to join that free literacy class, tap into the Office of Reentry. Salute to Khalil Morrison, Assistant Director of Reentry Services. All right. Comedian Reese Davis, what it do, boss? I'm good, baby. I'm good. I'm out here just educating with the infotainment. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Defense, Germantown Participatory Defense Hub. They help out folks understanding their cases. They go advocate and go to court with them too. There are participatory defense hubs near you through the Defenders Association. So tap in, man. Get to know the community advocates. There are pockets of folks, district folks, advocate folks, organizer folks, grassroots folks that are doing amazing, decent things. So get to know who they is and who they are. Okay, comedian Reese Davis said, I'm teaching real estate and how to acquire it soon. Well, help me out. Okay, come on the show. Let's talk about it. We will definitely set up something soon, brother. For real, drop something in the DM for sure, bro. Now, I mean, and it better be funny too. All right, man. But yeah, man, get your edible arrangements from South 12th Street. Salute to Christine. I know she having a busy weekend. Yeah, I mean, she always looking for different drivers, too. She pretty decent, so tap into her. Go up in my story, y'all. We got Buns and Basketball. Hey, Reese, Buns and Basketball. I'm hosting that, John, on June the 1st. Scorpion Love, I see you, baby. What's up? You know what I mean? Slide through the link in the bio, Reese, for Buns and Basketball, June the 1st. You already know. So come on and get with me, all right? But yeah, I was trying to get to my Hey Philly, because shout out to CityCast. I gotta give love to CityCast. I do read some of their resources and events. They are definitely a decent joint. So CityCast is on here on CityCast Philly is what they call. So tap into CityCast, man. They definitely decent. They give you an everyday update on what's going on in Philly. And I also follow their newsletter in my email called Hey Philly. So let's tap into what's going on today. Love Your Park Week is happening today at different locations all throughout the city. Mother's Day shopping stroll and sidewalk sale from 10 to 2 happening today. Pay as you go and Northern Liberties, all right? And then you got Grumblethorpe plant sale up here in Uptown Germantown going down from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pay as you go. Foraging Walk at Stenton. Foraging Walk at Stenton is happening from 12 to 1:30 today. It's free down in Logan. We got the Kensington Derby and Arts Festival. It's happening today from 12 to 6. Pay as you go down in Kensington. They doing a lot in Kensington, y'all. They got a lot of same-day work pay jobs. I got the whole list of all the same day work pay. That means you clean up that day, you get paid that day. All right, $50 to $150 jobs. If you need a gig, you know somebody that's down in their luck, they need some bread that day, get with me. Decent Connections Inc. at gmail.com. DICENT Connections Inc. INC at gmail.com. Okay, Louisiana, I see you, comedian Reese, all the way on this joint from Louisiana. All right, brother. Well, I see you, and I ain't coming down there because it's hot, and I'm big and fat, and I ain't got time for that. Amen. aomega.co. Definitely Tommy's Kitchen is open today. She gonna be open every Friday, Saturday, whatever you need. On the shrimp tip, the crab tip. You know what I'm saying? Look, the menu and everything is in the store. I ain't gonna repeat myself too many times. Mayfair is going down. There's a Mayfair going down today from 12 to 6. Pay as you go. Spruce Hill is going down. Music Alive, Roy Book Bender, 4 p.m., $20 in Germantown. Yo, it's a lot going on in Germantown today. Man, every day, everything popping. Tomorrow, man, Free Neighbor Day. I don't know what that means. Did somebody get held hostage in a neighbor's basement? I don't like that day. What's that? It's like, no. Free Neighbor Day, 10 a.m. And it's held at the Eastern State Penitentiary. Now, what is this? 5 to 10? I don't know about that. Talking about it's free for 19130 and 19121 residents. I used to live in the 19121. A lot of black people live in that area. Don't go, I don't know about that. Taylor Swift Mother's Day brunch. If you like Taylor Swift and you got a mama, take it to that brunch from 11 to 3 tomorrow. Pay as you go in Logan Square. And also, Tommy's Kitchen, aomega.co. Happy Mother's Day, my dear. Happy Mother's Day, sis. You already know. And I hope I can get a little planner. Slide through, get a little planner for the shout out. I don't know. And I gave you a Happy Mother's Day to go with there. You know what I'm saying? And throw a little something in there for my mama. All right, I'm going to give my mama a special shout out, man. Yards Brewing Makers Market is happening tomorrow from 1 to 6. Pay as you go, Northern Liberties. All right? Mother's Day dinner and jazz. If your mama like dinner, she like a little jazz, tap in $65. 3 to 7 tomorrow. All right. So yeah, CityCast, I got that from them. They definitely decent. Asha, she come with it every day. So you gotta tap in your daily guide. Hey Philly, they decent. All right, man. So yeah, grab your platter from Tommy's Kitchen. You know what I mean? I'm going to grab mine because she said, I got you, sis. I said, okay, sis. I'm going to come through, sis. I'm hyped. And Silk Vinyl Ventures, go through there, grab yourself some black vintage clothing and records and stuff. You know what I mean? You already hear I got the Al Green bumping and banging. Grab your mama a record. I know she going to like it. Come on, man. Go up there and grab a gift for mama. Stephen Curry with the shot is an amazing, amazing videographer, photographer right there. Yeah, he ain't even know. I be ready. Boom.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yep. Stephen Curry with the shot. Book him, okay? And Miss Diane Connicelli, go on and holler at her. I'll give you the right number. That's the wrong number on there. You know, it's an old card, but don't worry about that. All right, we got the Decent hookup. We getting out of here, man. Just check out all the lives because we had some tech difficulties, but it's all good. Mr. Eric Maz helped us out anyway with just dropping some beautiful gems. All right, and if you need to know more, just hit me up. I got resources for these. I'm definitely decent. Decent Connections Inc. at gmail.com. Free My Weed Man Expungement Clinic. Meet me there next Saturday. We will be going live May 18th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. 932 East Huntington Park Avenue. And please tune in to the town hall on Zoom that we will be sponsoring Decent Connections Inc. and Free My Weed Man. The flyer, I just got the flyer and I'm going to post up. So please hop on virtual. If you know somebody that got caught up with selling weed, nick bags, dime bags, whatever, fighting cases and all that, tell them to tap in. Please, on Tuesday, get on there for them, even if they can't. If they locked up, I really need you to get on there, okay? And let's talk about bail funds. Let's talk about really locking down because you got to educate yourself. And they will have free medicinal cards, okay? Some people need it for their ailments. Hello? You're looking at it, okay? So anyway, we'll get at you. Just be decent. See you next Saturday at the Expungement Clinic, all right? Peace.